In the film, a pigeon sat on a branch, reflecting on existence. Long shots are used to make the viewer feel part of the world he or she is watching. Once the use of long shots manages to make the viewer feel part of what is happening in the screen, it is easier to convey the meaning of loneliness and depression, and the incapability of changing our reality. Either because we try to change it and we keep on failing, or because we simply do not try at all. A large amount of scenes in the movie have only one person, and with the use of long shots, it allows the viewer to feel as if the character is trapped in his or her own reality and is unable to change it.
How was school?
It was okay.
Just okay?
Another use is to show the relationship the characters might have with one another and with themselves, just like in American Beauty, where long shots introduce the characters and allows us to see the way they relate with each other, and is used before and after a moment of conflict happens, either between the characters or an inner conflict that one of them might have. In A Clockwork Orange, for instance, Stanley Kubrick and John Alcott used long shots from the ultra-violence is happening, showing the brutality that these characters are used to and allowing the viewer to not only see this violence, but understand that the ones used themselves are enjoying it, and so that we know it is an essential part of their lives. In Relatos Salvajes, it is also used to show loneliness, just like in A Pigeon Sat on a Branch reflecting on existence. The difference here is that in Relatos Salvajes, the loneliness that long shots show are different. One shows physical loneliness, which conveys the meaning that anything can happen between the two characters that are shown in the story, and that no one will arrive to stop them. The other one shows a psychological loneliness, and it shows the viewer the change of the bride from wanting to commit suicide, which we can imply by the long shot and position of the camera, to finding someone who, for a moment, allows her not to feel alone anymore. And, in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, the use of long shots shows a constant battle of our main character between freedom and imprisonment, with the movie starting with a long shot from the countryside, which conveys this meaning of freedom, to then presenting the character and antagonist and showing the viewer that where the story will happen is a place where freedom is restricted. Milos Forman and Haskell Wexler end the movie with a long shot of the countryside and the chief running into freedom while taking with him the spirit of his imprisoned friend.